The Coalition's women problem is dragging on after one of Malcolm Turnbull's own ministers was dumped by her party. Senior ministers argue Mr Turnbull can't intervene to save Brisbane MP Jane Prentice because the wishes of LNP members must be respected. Others are worried the decision will harm the government's re-election hopes. From Canberra, political reporter Matthew Doran.
On a day when Australians are called to loudly and proudly tell their mums they love them, the Prime Minister's being accused of abandoning one within his own ranks.
I would encourage Mr Turnbull to intervene to save a very capable minister.
And I can't see why. It's a matter for the LNP.
Jane Prentice is Mr Turnbull's Assistant Minister for Social Services. But even a spot on the front bench hasn't been enough to save her from the ignominy of a pre-selection battle. Too upset to talk about being replaced by a man 30 years her junior as the Queensland Liberal National Party's candidate in the Brisbane electorate of Ryan, a seat she's held since 2010.
So even a woman who does a great job can't hang on.
This is the thing about politics. You know, we all put ourselves forward every 3 years, and if you've got a genuine rank and file party, then they get to make these decisions about who represents them.
Women politicians in the government are becoming an endangered species.
There are 22 women out of 105 members and senators in coalition ranks, just a fraction under 21%. Labor's female representation is far stronger, with 42 out of 90 members and senators, or a tick under 47%. That's even taking into account recent resignations and disqualifications over dual citizenship, which have claimed 3 Labor women in the last few days. It's not as though this is a new issue for the Coalition.
I do think it is one of the areas where we are unrepresentative or not sufficiently representative of the community.
I think we can do better in terms of encouraging more female candidates to run in winnable seats.
But the fact it keeps on happening opens an easy line of attack for their political opponents.
Don't let a capable woman minister hit the fence because you're too weak.
There are some within the Coalition concerned that decisions like this, entrenching male dominance, will further harm their re-election chances in the crucial state of Queensland. Others argue that these decisions need to be based on merit alone and cite recent Senate appointments and imminent pre-selection battles in other states as evidence that women do have a role in the party and that quotas are not needed. Matthew Doran, ABC News, Canberra.